Hello guys, we are watching Hera and Hera just surpassed 1250 MMR. I told you like 5 days ago that I think Hera will get 1200 MMR and he already got it faster than I thought. That's amazing, that's amazing. Let's see, how is Hera doing? He's playing against an orc player. What do we know about orcs on this range of MMR? So, they love to play Taurens with Spirit Walkers and huge amount of Headhunters. So, this is the thing that Hera needs to always keep in his mind, that on different MMR level there are different things that are happening. Overall, I wouldn't say that Taurens are playable in that matchup on the top level, because undead will just counter you with destroyers and one or two frostworms. But that's a different MMR, so this is a different environment, so we need to remember about that, right? Of course, Hera knows what to do, but he needs to learn how to use the tools that game gives him to counter that playstyle of orcs at this MMR range. Blade Master against Death Knight and Hera. I love it how he is scouting with his Acolyte. He isn't diving anymore, he's running with it and he follows Blade Master, so he will know what ability, and he knows that's I love it. He knows that's a mirror image. So what's the play of Hera right now? I want to see it. What's the play? Is he going to creep greedy? Because he can do it. He can do it. And he's going for... He wants to sell the scroll. Okay, what he wants? Okay, he lost some time. Okay. Sacrificial Skull. Is he going for his second base? I love it. That scouting by Hera, the ability to micro your Acolyte correctly, lets Hera to adjust to that game style of his opponent. Use your skull, use it. Remember that when you're fighting on the Blight Grant, your units heal faster. So use it instantly, and instead of microing your ghouls by moving them back, please remember guys, you can change aggro. So what you want to do is take this ghoul and auto attack your hero. I will show it in a little video now. Okay guys, so firstly I need to explain you quickly what mistake Hera did. So firstly, he didn't use his call aggressively. Secondly, he didn't attack the creeps that were using abilities. The purple Murloc uses a slow, so he delays your creeping. Then you want to get that red guy who's healing the other Murlocs. So you want to always get firstly casters when you're creeping a camp like this one, okay? In this scenario, because remember there are different scenarios in Warcraft 3. In some cases you want to kill only the biggest creep and then run away and take his item and then run away. In other case you want to creep the entire camp. So we are talking about this case. Remember this. So how to creep it? I'm summoning my skeleton right now, quickly. Get in. I use my coil aggressively. Look. And I want to kill that guy first, because he's casting slows. Go, coil. Coil his ass, as people from Hera's chat say. That guy first. Change aggro of the skeleton. Now kill that guy. Look how easy it is. I can summon another skeletons. Look how easy it is. See how a huge difference it is? I wanted to show you change of the aggro. I can do it right now. Okay, I just did it. And see, this skeleton can fight. So look how faster it is. So this is how you can deal with changing your aggro. And by doing that, you don't have to send your ghoul to your base that quickly, and he helps you to creep faster. And remember, Warcraft 3, same as other RTS games, is a game of timings. The faster you creep, the faster you move on the map, the bigger advantage you can get in the game, right? He's going for his second base. He isn't going for Halls of Death. Great. I love it. Like, Hera is aware he's playing against a mirror image Blade Master, so he wants to get level 3. I mean, sometimes you can meet an orc player who will play mirror image and he will try to push you with level 2 of his Blade Master, but that's not a common timing, so most likely it won't happen. Try to get that Orc Magi, Hera. He improved so much. When it comes to game sense of Hera, he improved so much. He did the trick right now, by the way. He did that. See, he was trying to do the trick, but unfortunately, he selected the wrong goal, but he knows about that trick. He knows about it. That's beautiful. I mean, this is a mechanic thing that you need to train, right? The more games you play, the more time to train your mechanics you have. This is a bestiary. And what else? Bestiary, Shadow Hunter. Hera got his Nerubian Tower. He's upgrading it right now. He's going for Graveyard. He has level 3. He got Potion of Greater Healing. Okay, I won't pause the game, but I want you to tell you what Hera should be, what he's supposed to do right now. So the thing you want to do is to find your opponent and try to creepjack him, but not in the way that you engage your opponent. Creepjacking your opponent when he's creeping. So when you see your opponent, for example, let's say that orc is trying to creep this camp, you don't engage your opponent until he starts to creep that camp. Of course, you need to be careful, because once there is a Shadow Hunter, you need to keep space between you and orc. Just come when you can use a coil. Lost Ghoul, unfortunately. It happens. But he's getting better at that micro every single day. So his opponent is creeping so much. What I'd like to see also now is... oh, he doesn't have a road of Necromancy. Little tip. You can get backpack. If you are going for fast expansion, you can get a backpack and then buy a Rod of Necromancy with your ghoul and bring it to your Death Knight. So you can spam your skeletons and scout with them. This is very important. You want to scout with your skeletons. And let's say, I mean, creeping right now is also a good thing, because as I said, right now that guy has a Shadow Hunter with Hex and Rider with Ensener. So the timing to creepjack your opponent is over. It's over. There is no more timing to creepjack him, because most likely he will force you to use your healing potion, or he will force you to use Town Portal, and you don't want to waste that items. Okay, and the thing that Hera can do right now is just running over there. Don't engage. I love it. Beautiful. But he will get hexed. He will get hexed anyway. See? This guy is smart. He knows what to do. But look, and he got caught. And he will get hexed. Okay. Safe play, safe play. Overall, I like the micro of Hera. As I said, he didn't engage his opponent. He just delayed his creeping by 2-3 seconds. Why it's important? Because as I said, during this creeping, you delay your opponent by 2-3 seconds. Then you delay him once again by 2-3 seconds. It means that you delayed your opponent by overall 7-6 seconds, which means he's delayed on creeping camps, and his movement on the map is also delayed. And it's very important to get as much time as you can when you are playing your second base as undead. Right now, his opponent has 2 riders, so there is no more any room to try to creepjack your opponent. So the best thing Hera can do right now is just creeping. Overall, I see that Hera is starting to understand Warcraft 3 better and better. He has double creep, which makes a lot of sense right now, because he has second base. But another little big tip. Why I like to call it little big tip? Because it doesn't push you to put any more effort to improve your game. The thing you want to do when you are playing your second base as Andal is to build Necropolis over here in front of your Ziggurats overall, right? As a result, for example, if Orcs decides to attack you right now with 50 supply before destroying your Nerubian tower, he needs to destroy the Necropolis. And Necropolis has 1500 HP if I'm correct, 1750 HP. So that's a lot. That's a lot of time to prepare for defense of your base. So please keep it in mind. Also, moving, I mean, Hera has to do something. He's trying to be active. He doesn't want to stay still in the map. He wants to move. You need to be careful because it's very important to move with your town portal. You can, if you don't have your T2, Brito will cancel the base. If you don't have your T2, so you can't buy town portal in your Tomb of Relics, you can always go to Goblin Merchant Camp and buy it over there. Now, see, there is a little problem. Hera is forced to fight and he doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to. He's trying to go for riders, which I love. Remember, guys, riders are one of the most important units for orcs when it comes to a skirmish. Because it allows you to catch units as now. Beautiful run. I thought that he'll die over there. And just go away, just go away. You lost 2 Finns, you got a rider. This is a good trade. You have your second base, that's beautiful. He's buying more time. Slaughterhouse, he's going for obsidian statues, more Finns. I mean, he broke his supply already, so yeah, he can go for more Finns in that case. But he has so many Finns, to be honest. I'm wondering if that's not too much. I think it's a little bit too much. I mean, how many Finns? 6? Okay, if he won't produce more Finns, then it's okay. Because 6 Finns, that's a huge number. Tisori is going for the second base with Tiny Great Hall. He's going for Taurens. That tower isn't necessary right now, but it's not a huge deal. And Boneyard, good, good Boneyard, yes. Good, 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 good. It takes some time to get your Frostworm, but as I said, they have so much HP, like 1350 HP points. It's kinda easy to coil them. They have huge damage against units with armor type. With heavy armor type, excuse me. With heavy armor type, excuse me. Okay, nice catch. 2 towers. Okay, Hera can try to fight here. This is a good position. I mean, it's not the best position, but he can try to fight. He doesn't have TP. That's a huge mistake, not having TP when you are on 2 bases. You want to have permanently your TP on one of your heroes when you have double economy. Yeah. So far, the biggest sin of Hera is running without TP. That's the biggest sin of Hera. Running without TP. Nice, he's trying to make use of his barrel. The biggest sin is not having TP when you have 2 gold mines. He's trying to get Frostworm, I like it. The best composition of Frostworm is, by the way, with Destroyers. So Destroyers are a unit that it's very difficult to not use in the matchup, any matchup. Like Undead is a race that almost forces you to play Destroyers. So at least one is always welcome. Nice. And you see, because he lost TP, he lost Leech, he lost his Finns, he can defend his second base now. But at least he's trying to get decent units against this guy composition. Oh, and he knows he'll play against Frostworm, so he's going for Wind Riders. I like it, but there is a cool thing. Let's call it a cooperation between a Frostworm and Crypt Fiends right now. Crypt Fiends have a web ability. Oh, that Blade Master was lucky to catch that Frostworm. But we have level 3 coils, so now Hera needs to pay attention and heal that Frostburn right now. No! No, 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 no! I will explain why that was a huge mistake by Hera to not save that Frostburn. Okay, so yeah, let's fight, He's fighting. One more aggressive coil. Like, Hera just want to survive for now. It's 52 supply against 72. But he's in his base, and as we know, Undead's base is one of the best bases to defend. He has a supply block, so he can't train any more Frostworms. But luckily, he has Leech with Orb of Corruption, which helps to focus units. He's trying to kill his Death Knight, but he has great units to great items to survive. Aggressive coil. Destroyers, and here comes the Destroyer. He needs to devour that. Yeah, he devoured that Spirit Link. Perfect. Now he does bonus damage because he has mana. Try to kill that Shadow Hunter. Coilova. Oh, the critical strike! I want to check this game on Hera's Twitch, by the way, because I want to see his emotions. Oh, that's a joke. 236 damage to my Lich. He just disappeared, just like that. But Hera holds. He holds. But he is in an awful position, to be honest. There is a Frostworm. There is a Frostworm soon. Oh, he called he called a mirror image. Try to save your boneyard. Blade Master needs to be careful. He has Ankh of Incarnation and Invo Potion. Okay, another. He knows this one is mirror. Yeah, he knows. Coil. Nice! But you need to catch him again. He has Ankh of Incarnation. Level 6 of Death Knight. Catch him with your first verb. Yes. Yes. Damn, wish I had an opportunity to help Hera to improve, because it's so nice to watch how he's improving this game. Okay, now I would like to do a little analyze. I would to break that break on. Okay, I would like to analyze. Let's say I would like to analyze this fight. Why I said that coiling that Tauren was a huge mistake and he should have saved his Frostworm. So let's say that coil deals some damage, right? But a Frostworm was a key unit for Hera in that huge battle because it deals, as I said before, magic damage, which deals bonus damage to units with heavy armor. So that one coil didn't deal as much damage as a Frostworm would deal with 2 auto attacks if Hera saved the Frostworm with the Frostworm. Try to save your Frostworm always if you can. Always. It's better to, I mean, if you have a choice to kill a Tauren and save your Frostworm, always go for save of Frostworm. But if you have a choice to save your Frostworm or kill the hero, always go for kill of the hero. Beautiful Destroyers. Yeah. And now he's going for Wind Riders to counter Frostworms and Taurens. And Hera's compo... And he went for Dark Ranger. Beautiful. Actually, he isn't playing Spirit Walkers with Master Training, which means he doesn't have Ancestor Spirits to resurrect his Taurens. But still, that's a wise and clever move by Hera. He's improving, guys. He's improving insanely quickly. Okay, coil his ass, great. Like, see, guys, killing that Frostburn isn't easy. It isn't easy. Damn, and the second coil. That Frostbrim has an insanely huge value. And he came back to the game. It's insane. It's beautiful to watch. I love it. He's improving. Nice. Get that Shadow Hunter. Kill him. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, I love it to watch. I love to watch it. He's improving. He's improving. He's improving.
A player's force is
The movement on the map is way better. The biggest sin, I think it's over, by the way, let's see. Level 6 of Blade Master, that orc... By the way, Death Knight ultimate ability isn't the best ability. I would rather recommend to play your Unholy Aura third. Why? Because your units move faster, which means it's easier to catch on your opponent. It's easier to move back your units, and you get additional healing to your units. I mean, the ultimate of Death Knight can be good. It can be good, but in some more... I mean, there's always a situation even to use in Warcraft 3 the most useless ultimate in the game, right? But it's not easy to get value out of it, like for example right now. So overall, I would recommend, if you get level 6 of your Death Knight, I would recommend to go for Unholy Aura still. Because you move faster, your units heal faster, you can run faster, you can do everything faster. You move faster on the map. So, again, the biggest sin of Hera, not getting TP when you have your second gold mine. That's a huge sin. When you are playing your second base, you can try to get backpack, and if you don't have any more stacks of your Rod of Necromancy, just get a go, buy a Rod of Necromancy, and pass it to your Death Knight. When you are going for a second base, it's very useful to build a Necropolis. Soon or over, it wouldn't have worked in this game, right? But sooner or later, it will give you some value if you would like to do that. Another thing, of course, if he had that second Rod of Necromancy from that ghoul who would have passed that item to Death Knight, he would be able to use the summoned skeletons to scout Orc and check if he is going for Torrents. If you have a choice of saving your unit, a huge unit like a Frostworm, or kill a Tauren, always try to save your key unit. And overall, I'm amazed. I'm amazed how Hera played this game. I'm amazed how he played this game. He played it very well. I will try to watch some other matchups of Hera playing against other races. Right now I'm trying to focus on matchups against orcs, because I'm an orc player myself. I'm one of the best orcs in Europe. And I'm also a Polish champion of Warcraft 3. I won an offline event 2 weeks ago. So I have some game knowledge. I know what orcs hate against undeads. So that's why I'm first trying on focus on the topic I know the best. It's beautiful to watch. I can't wait for Grubby's event, and I can't wait for games of Hera against Tyler. It will be damn supered content. See you guys.